Hey everybody, welcome back to Trinity Dairy. Don't forget to like and share the video, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and check out our merch store and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Today is July 10th, 2024. It's hot out today. It's in the mid 80s, I think. A little bit of breeze blowing. It's not too bad. Doesn't seem extremely humid, so that's good. Today what we're gonna do, I got the Vermeer 2-basket tedder hooked up to the John Deere. We're going to go down and ted some hay. I don't think I used that at all last year, so some of you probably haven't seen it working, but that hay we cut is pretty thick. It's drying good, but if these pop-up storms come through with this hot weather, I want to try to get it dried as fast as I can and get it baled. I could wrap it, but it's getting pretty old. I usually try to wrap hay that I want more for the milking cows, and this is probably more of a heifer hay, dry cow hay. So if I don't have to wrap it, I'd rather not. Plus the kids and Jen and stuff are out at the fair, so we're kind of short-handed around here. It gets to be a little bit more of a job when you got to try to get it wrapped right away. So anyway, we'll head down and fire up this tedder and see how that works. Going pretty good. Probably a little over half done. The rest of it won't take too long, I don't think, because it's starting to get down to the points again. It goes pretty fast, but it's chore time now. I got the feed trucks coming, so I got to open up the feed tank lid for the heifer feed and get started milking. So probably come back down and finish this up after chores, I hope. See how chores go. But anyway, just going good, so that's a good thing. We did have a rain cloud come through. I looked at the radar and it was getting dark, and I just got a few drops here, but I think somebody got some rain, so it looks like there's kind of another one building, but the radar's not showing anything, so I guess we'll see what happens.
Heifer 12 months and under 18 next. So we will have Lillian Johnson on deck, and we will have Elsie Serrata in the hole.
that she's showing me the openness of ribby, the nice lengthening thighs. She moves correctly on her rear leg. Nice top line on her, worthy of the first placing.
We're going to have our heifers 12 months and under 18 months. We have Jessica Klejeski and Elsie Serrata. On deck we should have our Jersey cow, 2 years and under 3, shown by Reese Gittlotti. So that will be on deck. Our Jersey cow, 2 years. Oh, no, cross that one out for right now. We have to go through and do all of our heifers first, sorry.
Across the way.
In our yearling class, we're going to start out with this whiter heifer. You have to love the way she's put together. She's sharp and clean about the withers. She's put together better in the shoulder area. She's nice and tight. When she moves on her back legs, she's got depth of heel to her, nice angulation of those rear legs, as well as a very nice level top line on her. Followed by our black heifer in second place. We want to give her credit for that depth of body that she's showing us and that width of the chest score. Just doesn't have that heel and depth of heel to go over our heifer in first place today. Congratulations.
Jordan's not looking at the judge.
He's got it turned around.
our junior champion, we're going to go with our yearling, the Hope yearling in first place as our champion. We just love the way that this heifer is put together. That depth of heel that she's showing me, that openness of ribbing, the top line that she's showing are just superb. Followed by our crossbred calf. Not quite as wide in that chest floor, but tracks very well on those rear legs, has good depth of heel to her. I think shows a little better top line than we see on some of the heifers behind her today. Congratulations on your champion reserve.
Hey everybody, we're back. It's a couple days later. It's July 12th. Looks like another beautiful day. Hoping to get that hay baled today. I'm going to head down there now with the rake, get it raked up, and let it dry. With the ground being so wet, even I got it all tedded the other day. I went out after chores that evening and finished it up. And it sat all day yesterday. It was a pretty good drying day. It looks like it's going to be another really good drying day today. Supposed to be in the 80s, sunny. I think there's some wind, so that'll be good. But I went down last night and checked it. Some of the heavier spots, some of the trefoil was still a little bit tough yet. So I think I'll get it raked up now right away this morning and get the bottom side up off that damp ground, and I think it'll dry out the rest of the way. And we'll get it baled. It's supposed to be, I think, tonight, and then like tomorrow, like 3-4 days of storms coming, so rain and stuff, so it's gonna have to go today. But I got the old rake, the old V rake folded up here. I'm gonna use that. The main reason being is because it's tedded, so it's all spread out. But this is being a 10-wheel rake instead of the other one is an 8. I can just grab a little bit more hay with this and put in each windrow. So that's my main reason for using this one. Otherwise the other one's a lot easier, just fold up and go. This one you got to manually unfold. It's a little more of a pain that way, but it works a little nicer when it's tedded out like that. So anyway, I got a couple little things to do around here, and then we'll head down and get some hay raked. Try that. I use these hydraulic ram spacers to set the down pressure, how low it goes. I also use them, I got a whole stack of them here. When I raise it all the way up, I put them all in to hold the rake up. It does have a spot for a lock pin, but it's only, I think, takes, I don't know, ½ inch, maybe a little bit bigger, 9/16 pin maybe, but there's a lot of weight on there and it tends to bend them. So I just found the spacers work better. But anyway, we'll try this out and see if I got it set right and get some raking done.
now we have our registered Galvable under 1 year, Justin Klejeski. And we'll bring back in Athena's registered shorthorn for our Grand and Reserve bull. On deck, we should have our registered heifers, 4 to 8 months. Shorthorn, Athena Mole, followed by Faye Torgerson with her Galve, Owen Shoot with his any other breeds.
That man brings us a real nice Galve bull. I really like the extension up through his neck and through his front end. He's a big frame. I think just a bull you just keep feeding on him and he's just going to keep bulking up for you. A lot of good things I like about him. Congratulations. We bring the short horn back here for your champion bull guy. The short bull very impressive. I just like the stoutness and the thickness of him, like his undercarriage and overall stoutness. He'll go ahead and be your champion bull. The young man really got me a reserve. Congratulations to both of you.
Hey everybody, it's a couple hours later. We're back down here at the field. I got it all raked. Went really well raking. I did turn over some green here and there, so I wanted to leave it sit a couple hours. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it's hot. I think it's like 85 or something like that. Kind of cloudy. The clouds come over, the sun goes away, then it gets really nice. When the sun is out, it's hot, but there is a nice wind blowing. And down in this hole, this is way down low. Usually you don't get wind down here, but it's blowing a good wind down here today, so I don't think we're going to have any trouble with moisture in these bales. So anyway, hopefully the baler, everything works good. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to probably leave the outside round till last, or at least until later, because it's so wooded down here that outside round doesn't get a lot of sun. Like this side here now, the sun has kind of gotten over, so this is finally getting sun over here now. It doesn't get any all morning, so we'll leave that outside round sit a little longer. And it's supposed to stay nice till well into the evening, because actually even the clouds are supposed to leave, I think, around 6 o'clock, and then it's going to be just sunny, so we can keep going. My brother Paul came, so he can help with chores, so I don't have to run back and do that. We can keep on baling. So we'll get the old New Holland fired up and see if we can roll some hay. There, we made the first bale. I'm just going to check and see how tight it seems. I'm going a little bit faster on my ground speed. I went up 1 gear. My TA, the low end doesn't pull, so I got to run that in direct drive. So I went from 3rd gear to 4th. The last few bales I've baled dry, I baled in third. Usually I always baled in fourth, but fourth with the TA and low was kind of optimum. But I'm going to check and see how tight these seem. If they seem pretty tight, I'm going to stay in that gear. So yeah, they seem pretty good. I think that's what we're going to go with. I think we're going to leave it right there and keep on going. Morning everybody, it's the next day. I just wanted to come back and show you one more thing here. I got this water tank going. I know I was going to do a video of cleaning it out and everything, but it wound up, I just took a shovel and scraped the bottom out. There wasn't much left in there, so I didn't have to move the tank or anything, which was good. But what this is, I think it's about, I've never measured it, but it's about 12 feet long, probably 2.5 feet wide. And it makes a really good water tank. That's not originally what it was. Originally this was out of a commercial bakery for mixing dough in, but it makes a really good water tank. I do have to get a little bit of work done on it. I should, one of these times when it's empty, get it down to the garage. A couple of the corners are cracked a little bit on here, but and I don't know, I should maybe get a support welded across the center. It does bow out a little bit, but I don't know, I've used this for, I bet you I've had this here for 10 years probably. And the cows really enjoy drinking out of it. I think it's because so many of them can get in here. It's nice and open, where my other tank that I use more in the wintertime, they got to kind of cram down in there to get at it. And then I just got to keep fill on it. Keep it up nice and topped off, so they always got water out here. It's supposed to be really hot today, so they should definitely make use of that. But
should have Autumn Siltman.
Justin's in there. He was the first one.
Sorry, I can't see all your numbers. Morgan Morrow. George Stockman. Looking for Autumn and Cheryl Hansen. Perfect Storm Cattle Company, the Guston family. Rasley Oil Company. Riverside Farm, Ron and Sharon Dotzler. Royal Empire Angus, Ryan and Nicola Anderson. Security State Agency of Aitkin. Security State Bank of Aitkin. Timber Implement of Aitkin. Torreson Gelby. Hank and Faye Torreson. Blue Links and Belgian Trucking for the bedding. Jack Pine Engraving, Jackie and Tim Stevens for the plaques. Shirts Plus of Aitkin for the t-shirts.
And you'll find that there's numerous people in the ring and helping out from the Cattlemen's Association. Too many to mention. We appreciate all of their help as well. And also you notice our princess was in the ring. Justine Dotzler, and she'll be giving up her crown shortly today. Thanks for your year of service.
She's doing so good.
Got a very nice set of other breed heifers out here, and lots of different breeds that are represented out here. And in terms of quality and type and kind, young man's heifer that's on that end of the class, the Shorter Plus heifer, we're going to lead out with her today. I think if you kind of look at these heifers for what they are from the ground up, that heifer is built really nice in terms of her structure. She's really good in terms of her feet and legs. She's really uniform in terms of her foot size. She gets out, she travels with a lot of soundness, flexibility. I think beyond that, I think she's after that's big outline. She's broody, one that's maternal in her build. Just a nice heifer for me to tie into to win the class here. It gets close in between second and third. I think the young lady Charlotte heifer definitely has an advantage in terms of performance. She's a little bit longer body kind of a heifer, but beyond that, I think she's a heifer that gets out and she flexes and takes a little bit longer stride as she travels compared to the heifer that's right behind her. The Charlotte heifer, I maybe drive her hip just a little bit, but I think she's a heifer that's got, what you see is what you get, and she's built really nice from the ground. Young lady South Devon heifer coming in next is really bold-centered heifer, one that's really nice out of her hip. As she travels, she just needs to be a little bit more flexible out of her rear haunt for me, but really nice heifer in third. Young lady's Hereford heifer, I think as she travels, she's one that's sound at the ground. I think she's one in the stand on her own. She's very attractively patterned. Out here, she maybe gets outpowered just a little bit for me, but I think in her own right, she's a broody, good made kind of a heifer. The two heifers we're going to conclude with. Young lady Star Composite heifer is definitely one that's really high performing and heavy muscled. We just like to balance her up just a little bit more to place higher in class. And the young man's Gelby heifer we're going to conclude with. Definitely a trim made, attractively patterned heifer in her own right. Out here she just needs to be a little bit stouter, sire, but overall really nice set of heifers. Let's give them a round of applause.
Class is complete.
He's good, Justin.
What do you get when you pick a pig's nose? Hamburgers. I know. It's not funny. After our registered other breeds cow-calf pairs, we'll be moving into prospect market beef calves. And we'll have Garrett Trotter, Nathan Trotter, Wyatt Pilvinen, and Griffin Pilvinen. And after prospect calves, we'll be going right into showmanship, age 5 to 8. Mason, Beckett, Ty, Reno, and Kenley.
No, that's Lisa.
Yeah. Yeah, the mom that he's leasing is the mom of the heifer he bought. He's doing okay.
What? Oh no. What?
Uh-oh.
What?
They need more fly spray.
Just a reminder, after showmanship, we do the overall best of show. And we'll be looking for Brent Hampler with his commercial beef heifer, Justine Anderson with her registered Angus heifer, George Stockman with his registered other breeds heifer, Kira Bergen with her market beef, and Katie Russell with her commercial cow-calf pair. That'll be after showmanship. And that's when we ask all of the exhibitors to come in the ring for a group picture, and then your premium checks will be available after that. Thank you.
Cinderella's doing really good.
Into our other breeds cow-calf pair class here, and definitely some differences in type and kind. And I guess for me, the pair that surfaced at the top in terms of quality and balance is the younger sharp that's on that end of the class. So I think in terms of soundness and balance between the cow and calf, cow's got a nice udder underneath her. She gets about the ring and with a lot of soundness and flexibility. She's working hard and putting a lot into that calf at side. I think a bull slash steer calf prospect that's got a lot of thickness and muscle, a lot of growth to them, and just a really nice pair for me to tie into to win the class. The Gelby pair in second, really a pair that's the cow's really up-headed, very youthful in terms of her look, and really holding up well in terms of her udder quality. She's good in her feet and legs. She's got a really nice bull calf that definitely has a lot of power and substance to him. Just a nice pair for second there. We've got a pair of South Devon pairs standing next, and I guess for me it gets close between those two. I like the red South Devon cow and calf just a little bit more today. The cow is maybe just a little bit more balanced in terms of her udder and her teat shape and quality here. I think the calves are both very close in terms of their type and their kind. The pair standing right next to them, I think another nice South Devon pair. We maybe like to balance up that cow just a little bit in terms of her udder. Yeah, nice pair. And the cow we're going to conclude with down here, the British White pair. I think a cow that's working hard and doing a nice job. Just doesn't have quite as much power and substance as some of the pairs right above. Really nice set of cow-calf pairs. Let's give them a round of applause.
Congratulations, our champion registered other breeds cow-calf pair went to George Stockman. Reserve champion went to Justin Klejeski. Third place to Maddie Holtz, fourth to Owen Shute, and fifth to Kinley Rutherford. Congratulations, and thank you to our cow-calf exhibitors for bringing in those pairs. Our last and final evaluation class of the day will be our prospect beef calves, which are Garrett Trotter, Nathan Trotter.
What? Yeah, with the straw bales and stuff.
Should I have one more?
It's okay.
We'd like to extend our thanks to our sponsors for their continued support of the Central Minnesota Cattlemen Association helping out. Also, to our princesses, Justine Dotzler and Dixie Riggs, congratulations to our new princess. And of course, thank you to our judge, Matt Pearson, for coming here and evaluating our cattle today. And our youth. Thank you all. What a great show.
We got a really nice set of showmen that are out here, and excuse me for taking a little bit more time, but I really want to spend time with these kids because as they continue on with the project, it's always good to get pointers on what we're doing well and what we can do better. So that's why I go out and I conference with them and I take a little bit more time because we get into our later classes here and it'll work a little bit better. But whenever we can work on our skills now, it makes things that much better on down the road. So I'll keep things brief here, but I think all the kids are doing a wonderful job out here, and they're very coachable. That's a skill that a lot of people don't have today. And when we can have that skill and have good listening skills, it makes life a little bit easier. So thanks for all the kids that are coming out here to continue to show. There's two individuals I think have done just a wonderful job. I'll let you know which ones they are here. Let's give everybody another big round of applause.